What is up, UDK Sports Talk family and Mets Nation? Today I wanted to come on here and react to the game that happened last night in which the New York Mets lost to the LA Dodgers by a score of 4-0. And I'm not going to make this a long video. We're going to make this quick. Just based off the stats alone, another poor offensive performance for the New York Mets. 3 hits, no runs. That just goes to show you the type of time the New York Mets are having right now. This is, I would say, is ground zero of the New York Mets season right now. When you have now a 6-game losing streak, your best players are not hitting. You lost Juan Soto for an extended amount of time. I did believe that originally, and I said this in a video last week that didn't record the audio, that I believe that the Mets have what it took to at least tread water and beat 500 until we got Juan Soto back. But at this current rate, man, the way we're hitting, the way Francisco Lindor is looking right now, Luis Roberts Jr. has cooled off. Let's just go down the lineup. Lindor 0 for 4, Luis Roberts Jr. 0 for 3. Mark Vientos, who had a phenomenal start to the season, he's cooled off tremendously. 0 for 3 again. Bo Bichette 0 for 3. Jorge Polanco 1 for 3. Francisco Alvarez seems to be the only one swinging the bat well so far this season. 1 for 3. When you have a lineup that has Tommy Pham in it, 0 for 3, listen, I'm not a fan of Tommy Pham, so again, that goes to show you the type of team that we have right now. Marcus Semien 1 for 3. Tyrone Taylor 0 for 3. Marcus Semien slow start again. So again, when you look at this lineup, they have good players. It's just a matter of simply them not performing at the level that they're capable of. You know, we'll go to the pitching. David Peterson, 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 home runs, 4 walks, 7 Ks. I mean, listen, he did look good yesterday compared to how he looked previously. But ultimately, what it comes down to is you need to be able to hit your spots and you need to be able to get batters out consistently. You have to stay in the zone. And David Peterson right now, I feel like he is all over the place. He's either in the zone, not hitting up his spots, or he's just all over the place. And I feel like when you're pitching, it's just really tough, especially with somebody who's throwing lower 90s, for him to make as many mistakes as he does in the zone. You're not going to be able to live like that. So that's why we're getting the up and down production for David Peterson. But I thought overall yesterday he threw the ball much better. Craig Kimbrell, the older vet, he had a solid outing. Gerber, I thought threw the ball pretty well. But man, listen, at the end of the day, it comes down to this. When you're playing the LA Dodgers, obviously a World Series favorite, you would like to see more fight. Their pitching, I don't even know how to say his last name, ended up going 8 innings, struck out 2, allowed 2 hits. I mean, what are we talking about? This team that has invested so much financially into the lineup. Again, we'll read out the players. Francisco Lindor, Luis Roberts Jr., Bo Bichette, Jorge Polanco. These are some of the guys that they have. And then you're going to add in Juan Soto. We're talking about some of their big-time players that are being paid big-time money. Let's not forget Marcus Semien. Your guys have to perform for you. And right now, the New York Mets hitters are not performing at all. Again, I was on here talking about their approach. All right, and their approach needing to be in the right place. Because eventually what ends up happening is when you have this lineup that has a lot of contact in it, you shouldn't be slump-proof per se, but you should be able to put the ball in play a lot more and manufacture runs. That's what we call manufacturing runs in baseball. Basically, your leadoff hitter gets on, they get walked, you ground out to the right side of the field. Let's say hypothetically you get a base hit, so you have first and second, right? But now let's say you get your next batter hits into a double play. You have runner on third base, 2 outs, right? But now your next batter is able to slash one down the line. Doesn't hit it hard, but just because they're a bat on ball type of person, you can manufacture runs. I thought the New York Mets would be able to do that with this lineup, and it seems like for whatever reason, they're just not being able to do so far. You know, when you're looking at the stats, I mean, look at the averages. The averages alone just go to show you why this New York Mets team is struggling. Lindor, 176. Luis Roberts Jr., so far, I feel like he's swinging the bat pretty well. He's batting 300. Mark Vientos went from 3+ to 244. Bo Bichette, 225, and it's climbing up. Jorge Polanco, 192. Francisco Alvarez, 302. Tommy Pham doesn't count. He just got inserted to the lineup. Marcus Semien, 197. Tyrone Taylor, 182. I mean, bro, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 players in your starting lineup that are hitting sub 200. I mean, what are we talking about? The New York Mets, this feels like probably the worst patch that we're going to have to the season. And it still is very early, right? It's not about how you start. It's ultimately about how you finish. And the New York Mets right now have the opportunity, in my opinion, to get it together. Once they get Juan Soto back, get right back into the swing of things and start heating up, man. Ultimately, You can play your best baseball now, but we saw this last season. We started off hot. We were like 20 plus games over 500. I think we were like 41-20, something like that. And then we had a slow collapse all the way to the end of the season. Again, it's not about how you start. It's ultimately about how you finish. In the New York Mets right now, I would rather have this. Struggle early on. Pick it up sometime around the summertime. Start getting hot and start making a push later on towards the end of the season. Because you want to be playing your best ball when? At the end of the season. That's when you want to be at your best. That's when you get lightning in the bottle, and that's when special things happen. That happened with the Mets a couple of seasons ago when they caught lightning in the bottle and they ended up going to the conference championship. It is what it is, but that's all I got for you guys. I mean, it does suck to make this Mets reactionary video post all of this, but even though we are struggling, we are 7-10. We are coming off of now a 6-game losing streak. I still have the faith in these guys to turn it around because I believe in these players, man. I believe in this talent. I know a lot of people are going to look at the Lindor situation and they're going to critique him. They're going to criticize him based off of him not being in the game mentally, making mental blurs, defensive mistakes, base running blurs. Listen, man, this is baseball. Things happen. You're not always going to be perfect, okay? Players going in and out of slumps. It is what it is. Right now, the Mets are in that place in which they have to dig themselves out of. This is what we call adversity. And they're going to be able to do it. I believe in these players. Their track record, based on all of these players in the lineup, suggests that they're solid players, that they're extremely good players. So why not at any point am I not to believe that they're not going to get out of this rut? They 100% can. But right now, they're on a losing streak. And this happens, man. You know, we're not privy to anything else that we haven't seen in our past with New York sports. How many times have we seen our New York sports franchises just lose and go on these humongous losing streaks? It happens. Now it's all about how you respond. But that's all I got for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub to the channel. Check off the bell notification icon to become part of the family. With that being said, catch you guys on the next one. Let's go Mets.